Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Anyway guys, let's talk diamond painting. Now, a lot of people I know in a Facebook group that I've joined onto suffer with anxiety and panic attacks and things like that. And others get restless or can't wind down from work, things like that. So this new craze has only been really just coming over here in the last year or so properly, is diamond painting. And by diamonds I actually mean what we refer to as drills. Now this one is Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's actually made from tiny little dots of like little slightly shiny
look on the close-up one.
bits and bobs. So I don't know, yeah, you can see they are really small. And to give you an idea, there's one that's come down the bottom a little bit on the white border bit. That'll give you a better idea of.
I'll put that in sideways. You can see.
I mean, this is one that's a 30 by 40 frame. Obviously, this is slightly smaller, even though it comes up as. But this is a 30 by 40 as well. And this is all tiny little drills. Only these are square drills.
Can we turn it the right way up?
I've got it wrong around, people.
Right. That's better.
This is one of my favourite pictures, and one eventually I plan on getting much larger, because there's certain aspects of it you can't really see, like there are fairies floating around. I think that is one there actually. But I mean, this is a 40 by 50, I believe this one is.
30 by 40.
No, it is a 30 by 40. For detail on this size, actually, that is pretty darn good. But you notice that the closer up to the front they are, the more detail they have, obviously. Also, from close up and far away, I don't know whether you can see, but you get different aspects of it. Now, these two are what considered to be full drilled. As I said, one's square, one's round. Actually, if you show the square on the close-up camera.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, the square drills tend to be slightly more detailed, but it is personal choice. With the square drills, I tend to put them on with tweezers, which you'll be able to see in some examples that I do. With the round drills, however, or I use a wax pencil, or you can use the, for the use of a better word, pen that comes with it, which you dip in some solid wax so it becomes tacky at the bottom, and put on the drills that way. I've only just started using them after all this time, because I have been using wax pencils. Again, I've got another stick that I've.
You say it's only been around last year. It's been coming out. It's been coming out for a lot longer than that.
Yes, but I don't get that much.
Yeah.
They have far more variety.
You're talking at least 4 or 5 years you've been doing it for.
Yeah, but I've been getting most of mine from China, and to be perfectly honest, it works out cheaper for me. It works out. I've found some good companies that I'm happy with now. It's trial and error, but always read reviews, especially if you're using AliExpress. Read the reviews and listen to them.
Some of them are ropier than others.
I've had some come and there's been a bag missing, or I've been given the wrong bag of drills on one of them, and what have you, which is a bit of a nuisance, because then you have to wait. I think I've been burnt twice with the being drills that don't seem to fit on the picture. They haven't left enough room for them, so they sort of take over and over and over.
Small for what it is.
Which sounds like it's easy to sort out, but it really isn't.
No.
Really
it's all right when you're you're in the centre, but by the time you move to the outside, you're about 3 or 4 out.
Yeah.
Because it's gone across that
There
much.
is a way of doing it, but usually, I mean, I I do diamond painting to de-stress or to calm myself, or just for the enjoyment of it, to be honest. Right, so they're those two different type of drills. When I say these are full drill, it means that the whole picture is drilled. So it's got drills on the whole picture. Darren's got some different ones for me in here. I bought this actually from... There aren't many in here, no.
Yeah, they're all in the cupboard.
These are more of the fail ones. So this is where we talk about size, people, and it does matter. The bigger you get, the more detail you get. But easily, I find the easiest to do 30 by 40s because they actually fit on like a tray. So, you know, this is a small one. And that is, as I said, that is a square drill again. This is, I think, the first square drill one I did. And the only thing that we had a problem with this is the skulls off centre, which drove Darren nutty, to be fair.
That's the only other ones in this case.
We haven't got any more in this case. And this is one I did that was a 30 by 40. Again, it's a bit wrinkled because we had it rolled originally. But yeah, I mean, so you can see, you can get details in it. I've got a segment at the moment where I'm showing you what is considered to be special shaped drills. And essentially, that is like real sparkly, twinkly ones. But also ones that are different shapes. Could you pass me that box?
Do you want the bags?
Yeah, I can do. Yeah. Darren's just going to get my ones because once I've done them, there's some I keep, like very much. The one with the stag and the deer on, and the mythical lady. I love that picture. I love that picture so much. I won't even consider selling it or giving it away until I've got a larger version done. This is another Jack one I did. I love these because you get so much colour. So you've got Jack and Sally, and you've got, you know, beautiful sort of gothiciness to it. I ironically, we don't like the programme. We don't like the film.
Right, there's the...
Right, this is what I call a part drilled special shaped. Okay, you can get special shaped full drills, but they are quite rare, being actually unusual shapes. And as you can see, with the... I'm going to get down to put it into the close-up.
Yep.
I'm doing it sideways, but as you can see, there's larger drills. You've got your normal round ones. But then you've got these bigger circular ones, and you've got teardrop ones, and then you've got the lovely berry ones as well. Gorgeous red berry ones. And yeah, it's one of my berries has moved. Now with these, sometimes you will get it where they won't stick particularly well, or if you want them to be solid, you need to seal them. And one of the ways of doing that is by using a product called Mod Podge or something similar. I'd recommend that if you are going to go into that, look at a diamond painting group on Facebook, because the people in them are so helpful. And I've not used Mod Podge myself at the moment. A lot of these were framed because I've sold some of them purely to buy other diamond paintings. This was a while ago now, mind you.
So that's another part.
That's another part drill, and
shaped ones as well, the coloured ones.
The shaped ones as well as sparkly ones. So you can get more or less anything though. I mean, Anne Stokes has brought out a range now as well.
That one's almost total.
That's almost totally. That's about as full drilled, special drilled as you get. because most of it is, if you see what I mean. So it's debatable. Just move the light a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you can get all these different ones. They need hanging in the pictures, but they've been that way. That's one I love because it's all owls, and there's some pumpkin-y ones.
Right.
But close up, it actually doesn't. It actually looks pretty good. Actually, you can see really closely on that. But in real life, it looks more
dotty, more pixelated.
And the irony is, if you're further away from it, the more detailed it becomes. It's really strange.
Right. This is a part.
Yes, this is a proper part one. So you've got some aspects of it are just
printed
printed picture, and then other parts of it. So it sort of accentuates certain areas and makes them all sparkly and pretty and things. But yeah. But no, these, I say I've sold a few now.
Yeah. Another.
Yeah. Right. So, let's say that's another owlie. I love doing the owls. This is another Fordreal square, and you can. I can't really see.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah. So.
But I mean, I'm basically showing you a variety. It's more owls. I didn't think I'd done that many owls, but there you go.
Oh, here we go. We've got different ones now.
Oh, good.
Holly?
Oh, yeah. This is a perfect example of where it would look better, bigger.
Yeah.
But you see it in the picture behind you.
It's not bad.
It looks pretty damn good.
As you get closer, you'll see that it's all pixelated.
Which it would be, to be fair.
Yeah, because it's all.
Yeah.
It's not as high detail.
Considering actually the prices on this, I don't think this turned out badly at all.
Yeah.
There you go.
ET.
Phone home.
Right. Now this one.
Again, these are very small ones. They're
this one is one that's a good example of what doesn't show up. It doesn't look too bad there
in the distance, but
I mean, closer up, it's still not bad on this actually. But close up, you can't actually depict what it is too much. When we actually look at it here, you go, "What the hell is that?" So, but it actually goes on that. It is quite a good picture.
Yeah, this is it. It sort of looks like a burst of different colours, and it almost looks like it's sewed, if you know what I mean. But as I say, it doesn't. It looks sharper at a distance. Sizing is very much up to the individual. You know, it's. The bigger you go, the more detailed it gets. And some companies will send you things that are like 15 by 15. Don't buy them.
No, this is a really close-up picture.
You just can't get the the detail. To be honest, there's very few 20 by 20s that get the detail in. Apart from a person's, I had a lovely Indian woman's face that was really close up, so you could see her headbands. Or Native American and the face paint, and she turned out beautifully because it was just a close up. If you've got lots of different things on there, so you might be sorely tempted by a Disney one or something that's got loads of different characters and things like that. The more characters, the more in it and to it, the bigger you have to go for that detail.
That's it.
You know, that is it.
Yeah.
But no, so I've done plenty more. I've had some hideous ones that just haven't worked at all because I didn't understand the concept. And as and when we come to them, I will show you different ones and so on. I'm not quite sure what order these clips will be going on, but we are doing, at the moment, I'm doing special shaped one. That was just a £3 cheapy one from the works. And I mean, I say £3 cheaply actually. I mean, realistically, you can get quite, you know, you can get a few pounds more. You can actually get some very good ones from AliExpress. But for over here, I mean, it's close up of 2 roses, and it is all sparkly crystals. And as I've said in a previous clip when I was talking about that, the sparkly ones are known as special shaped. Now, to give you an idea, my anxiety used to be through the roof. Even just sitting in the flat, if there were noises going on around with the neighbours, I was incredibly jumpy. And with the diamond painting, because it sort of separates your head away.
I don't want to show a bad one. Gotham City Sirens.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can see any of that from here, because everything is just blurred into one, especially Harley's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not bad at a distance, to be fair, but it's not the greatest in the world at all.
Yeah.
And as Darren said, you know, they're different ones that we've had. I did a Christmas train one once. It was absolutely gorgeous on the real life picture, but the size I got was way too small. But I've got all different size ones. I've got some really huge ones that I've not even started yet. And I'm actually working on one. Can you get to it at all, my tiger? No. We'll have to show that to you in a different clip. But no, I can work on bigger ones, but it's more awkward to do so. And I have found a way of sort of having it up at an angle by using a not a cork board, but a sort of one of the whiteboards. That's the one. And I clip it to it, and it carries over most of the picture. The table, the desk that I'm working on, that you'll be able to see some of in different vlogs that we've had, but I'll get Darren to put a bit about that at some point as well, means that you can use that. I can't use it to its full extent because the sofa hasn't got the gapping underneath, because it's a bit like a hospital table, only with 2 sections to it that are joined, but you can tilt one and you can have one flat with your drills and your drinks on. But as I said, I'll go through bits as I showed them, but I wanted to show you some examples of ones that I'd done, because unfortunately the really, really bad ones I think are in my puzzle folder at the moment, and Darren can't get to them that easily. So basically you'll have to take my word for it. But as I said, always check the reviews. If you want to have a go, I'm happy to not exactly recommend, because it's been a while since I've bought them, but just bear in mind this can be incredibly addictive. It is fantastic. If you want to give up smoking and things like that, this will occupy you. It's not for everybody, and I'd suggest that you buy a small one first, see how you get on. When it comes to square and round drills, a lot of people on our group say that, you know, they tend to have a preference. My preference is adaptable. The longer I do square drills, the more involved I am with them. But round drills are easier, only because you're using the wax pen and whatnot. I'm sure you could use them for the square one, but I just never have. And some drills are better than others. Some you can pick up like 4 in a row sort of thing. And there's all different pens and different attachments and things like that, and different trays, which I'll go through with you as and when I come to the bit, because I've got a basket with all different things in. But yeah, I mean, I love crafting. I really do. I've made dragon eggs out of pins and all sorts. So I've got plenty of different bits to show you, and I can tell you from my perspective, you know, what I feel is calming and bits like that. Now, some people would look at those bits that I've done, and quite often they're people actually that would quite happily buy them ready-made, but a lot of hours go into actually making it. So one even like 30 by 40, it usually takes about a week, and that is all I will do. So, you know, but my mother-in-law can tell, put it this way, and so can my mum for that matter, can tell if I've been doing diamond painting or not, because I get more stressed, I let things go easier. You know, it sort of resets your mind a little bit, if you like, and you're creating something beautiful, which is why it's a bit of a kicker in the teeth when you get ones that aren't so good, but then you get the ones that are, and you know. But no, I've got some amazing ones to do. Some are quite large, so I'm going to start sitting up and doing little bits here to try and build up my back muscles a little bit, but I've got to be careful at the same time because I shouldn't overdo it, because it gets to a point where it's gone past being helpful, building me up, and it sets you back and you can't move. So that's me sitting up wise, but when I'm over at my hovel, as I call it, you know, it's fine, but no, it keeps me quiet, which gives Darren an easier time of it, apart from the fact that I will also warn you, the drills go absolutely everywhere. Quite often we go to bed and Darren will end up with some stuck to him where they've pinged off from where I would be doing, and you find them in the oddest places, and you know, yeah, it's just a bit of a weird one really, but they are perfectly safe. It's just, you know, they just sort of ping. So yeah, also apparently rabbits like to eat them, because somebody got into their mummy's their mummy was away, so they were staying at grandma's, and mummy still had a room at grandma's, so she was just banging her post in the room, and she let the rabbit out for a run round, house rabbit, and he got in the bedroom and decided to eat some of the drills. Ripped apart the postage and, you know, the packaging and that, and she said for days afterwards it was like finding little chocolate pellets with rainbow drops. So hundreds and thousands, you know. Wouldn't recommend doing it, and certainly not on purpose doing it, but the rabbit was fine. But yeah, it was just one of those things, and it wasn't intentional. But yeah, but no, the hamsters, they're a bit more picky about what they decide to chew on. So yeah, don't have to worry with them too much. But yeah. Anyway, guys, just to also let you know that it's like a double-sided stickiness on the bit, which is why you tend to keep the paper. I actually cut off sections where it's a big picture. I'll cut off a bit, but I'll also leave it so I can stick it back down if I don't do all of the drills in that section that day. I know you can buy the paper with that you can use, and some people take off the entire roll and use these post-it papers that are specifically for this. Do not buy post-its and do it, because they'll get stuck and that'll be it. But yeah, anyway guys, see you again soon, and yeah, enjoy, have fun. And as I said, if you have any questions at all, please do ask. Oh, there is one other thing I will mention. If you find that you do love doing them, if you've got a family picture or a picture of, say, your child or fur babies, and you want to have it done, make sure you go again through the reviews, and if they turn around and say to you it would have to be a certain size, they mean, because otherwise it won't look right. And you can also put colours in that don't look right, but once it's all together it does. So, you know. But no, anything you want to know, just ask. If I don't know, I can speak to my community on Facebook or whatnot. But yeah, there's some really good stuff around. So, and I will warn you, doing the diamond paintings is addictive, but looking for more and putting them in your basket and buying them is also addictive, because it's just so much fun. There's so many pictures. Anyway, guys, I will speak to you soon. So be safe, be different, and have fun. Bye, guys.